Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job at confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Slips away. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense did a good job stringing that play along, and you can tell he didn't make a decision quickly and kept going towards the sideline and pushing towards his right, and then the defense caught up, played great D, and got him on the ground.
Taken down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's taking the shot. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. Trying to take it back.
Not only did they get the interception, but they're able to get a huge return. Remember, this team practices this all week, right? Once they get the interception, they've got guys turning their heads, and they're looking for blocks. They're looking for people to get a hat on down the field. And with that INT, they now flip it. That could be a big point swing in this game.
Let's take just a second to talk about Utah State. The biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. Tight end finds a soft spot. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jacobs. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on his defense.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The give. And again, he gets nothing. This defense is not giving up anything on the goal line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And this This offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore. I ain't giving that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting it back downhill and not going backwards.
Finds a hole, and he'll pick up 6 out to the 8-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. Caught. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Dogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Trying to beat the D deep. Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. And he eluded the defense, and he'll... So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Aggies have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Running inside. It's Jacobs. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
This is an offense that really relies on its running game on that 2nd down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a 1st.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Trying the left side. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give, the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Now they're going to throw it. Makes a catch. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls it.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies! The extra point here would tie the game. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the 2nd. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on 1st down. Left side is Wiley. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Fresh set of downs going up top. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
1st down here for the offense. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Humphries. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. The Dogs come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Driving forward, it's Frazier. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to...
Got enough space. Touchdown, Georgia. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Straight ahead, it's Jacobs. There he goes. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort, nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
They're going to ride this running back.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Let's send the tight end in motion. Looking to pass. It's Hillstead. Got the back over the middle. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
Really nice job by the running back setting up that angle route. He's making it look like he's running to the flat, and then he puts his foot in the ground, cuts back across the defender's face, and makes himself an easy target for the quarterback.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Second and long here. He's looking to throw. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. They'll move the tight end. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Drops back on first down. Now wide right, it's Frazier. Good pick up there. First play of the drive, he wants to throw. Right side, it's Jacobs. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Second down, gonna throw it. Grab near the marker, it's Garcia. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Looking downfield, it's Hillstead. Fires quickly. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Now the Aggies will use their last timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Wants to go up top on second down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, third and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. Wants to throw one first. Got a man. It's Robinson. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Quickly complete. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Dead center perfect. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Now back over to your game inside Allegiant Stadium in Vegas. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And, of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Aggies sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Hillstead. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And they'll drag him down after... Turn on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. They'll send the back in motion. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. That one takes it down. Run inside. It's Jacobs. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quick give.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. Really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Rush right in his face. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the grab down immediately. He picks up a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the gun here with Nate Frazier. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Breaks into the open. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Here's a give to Frazier. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Humphries. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Hits inside, it's Ballard. Could be an out, headed to the end zone, and he's in. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both